What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel again. Today we've got ONEFOUR Welcome to Prison. Now I know it's been months, like, okay, fine, look, I'm doing it now. So, I mean, I'm pretty excited about what they're going to be talking about in this video, because, you know, there's been some chronology in like what they've been talking about in their sort of series of music, if you know what I mean. So it's like it starts here and then the next step and the next step and the next step, and that's why you guys have been asking me to do it in order. I know I've gone off a little bit, but now we're doing Welcome to Prison. So without further ado, we're gonna get into it. Leave a like, subscribe, and let's hear what they've got to say. Alright.
Because all the boys are around this and that. Yeah, what's going on? If I see Lex here, you know? We're going to be missing for a little bit, but it is what it is. Hey, Lex, come.
Oi. Is that them actually going in? Or is this an act? Someone let me know. Someone's going to let me know.
Oh, it's goody. It's double K. 3 of my brothers in the yard, and that can't wait till they all come back. Hey, 3 to 27 original district. What's goody?
Mama always said, pray for the best, expect the worst. Don't make promises if you go back on your word. If you're doing it rock, you gotta be willing to work.
Alright, straight, he just kicked off with advice, straight away. Look, don't make promises if you can't keep your word, yeah? Do not, what was the other thing he said? Really important that it's just a life lesson.
Mama always said, pray for the best, expect the worst.
Pray for the best, expect the worst. Now, that's a lesson in life. Like, pray for the best. Obviously, you want to go through the best things. You want to do the best things. You want to have the best results every time. But life gets in the way. Do you know what I mean? Life gets in the way. Maybe you can have 50% of it, or 75%, or sometimes you can go above and beyond. You don't know, but pray for the best, expect the worst. Me personally, I wouldn't say expect the worst, but the worst is what seems to happen a lot in life, you know what I mean? So don't have way too high expectations of something that doesn't promise everything from the onset, you know, get the most out of what you're doing, basically.
Don't make promises if you go back on your word. If you're doing it rock, you gotta be willing to work. Hit a search and grab the dosh, gotta get to it first. See, I grew up in church, but I had devils in my ears saying fuck it, controlling my young mind like a puppet. Had me skipping school, dishing saddies in the alley as a youngin'. Never a boss, bro, I was running. Ayy, started running bud just to get paid. Now bro's got beef, I gotta run with a blade. See my
Yo, he grew up in church, but the devils were in his ears. Now look what he's doing. Yeah, they've taken control and things have just gone off. And there's nothing they can do about it, because that's the life. That's the 27 district life, man. Now with these little actors here, I feel like they're acting out the story of these guys growing up. So let's see.
Ayy, started running bud just to get paid. Now bro's got beef, I gotta run with a blade. See my blood get got, and that's when my heart changed. Took a couple L's, but that's part of the game. Live and learn.
Took a couple L's, but that's part of the game. You live and learn. Yeah, learn from your experiences. Try not to get into those kind of things ever again. Otherwise, you're gonna have the same experience again, and you don't want to be doing that. You really don't want to be taking L's all the time. Come on, you gotta win sometimes. So learn from those experiences so you don't lose again.
L's, but that's part of the game. Live and learn, take it how it comes. And if it kicks off, brother, don't run. I was taught from young that I'll get caught up in the system, didn't listen, and that's how I got done. See, I'm just trying to make a living.
he was told from young, yeah, do not let it take control of you. Otherwise, come on, man.
From young, that I'll get caught up in the system, didn't listen, and that's how I got done. See, I'm just trying to make a living, lad, and just do me. Nah, I ain't stopping till they set me free. We stand firm to the word FTP, praying for somebody to rescue me. Ayy, train hard, my brother, and stay staunch. Listen, don't be another victim lost to the system. And you'll be eat swar when they come to meet ya and say, Mose, welcome to prison. Ayy.
Bro, this is a tune, you know. This is actually a good tune. Like, I could listen to this every day. Like, I could actually listen. Like, this is a very well made track, and this is only the first verse. Like, with the guys that's gonna drop the bars later. Come on, man.
And you'll be eat swar when they come to meet ya and say, Mose, welcome to prison. Ayy. Free my brothers in the yard and that can't wait till they all come back, till they all come back. 1-4 part of the gang, 2-7 where my heart is at, where my heart is at. We chopped up too easy, got locked up too easy, and now I'm on TV. I bet it burns them to see me walk, they'd rather see me between these walls.
We always said expect the worst, hope for the best. Keep them close if you know they're down for a stretch. They call us ball runners with the utmost respect. Well known in the system, there's not much of us left. You also got the common snitch, biggest bitch, a dog that couldn't take the pressure for what he did. The lowest to the lowest that you can get as a cream. Have him leveled with the rest of him down in protection. Separated from the rest of us, cause our instincts always got the best of us. Paranoid thinking now there's no one left to trust. Don't get me wrong, the boys in here still don't give a fuck.
This, what can I say about this track? This track, yeah, it takes me back to the way tracks felt in 2005, 2006, 7, 8, 9. Like, there's a vibe to it that's kind of like what Rick Ross and them lot were doing back then, with the vibe and tracks that you can actually just chill and listen to. Like, there's no hard rap, you're not trying to kill anybody today, you're not trying to, you know what I mean? They're just talking about how, like, their lifestyle has taken them to prison, but they could have done things a bit differently. They could have lived their lives a bit differently, and they wouldn't have had to end up in that position. But then even with that comes consequences where you can't trust the man next to you. Do you know what I mean? You can't trust the people that are around you, because they're the ones who will get you to prison. You know, so I like the way that they're putting those bits of advice in there for everybody to listen to, and I feel like everybody can listen to this, except for people who don't like swearing because they're swearing in it. But you know, everyone can listen to this.
Rest of us, cause our instincts always got the best of us. Paranoid thinking now there's no one left to trust. Don't get me wrong, the boys in here still don't give a fuck, but why is he acting sus? Heard the fellas over there trying to take me for an inner spite. Eats what? I'm just gonna chill and wait. Fuck waiting another day. Pull up to his cell, give him hell. I want all you got, put inside this pillowcase, and don't forget your dinner tray. Ayy.
You saw what happened. You know what's gonna happen next. There's gonna be blood all over that bed anyway. Let's go.
See, I'm just trying to make a living, lad, and just do me. See, I ain't stopping till they set me free. We stand firm to the word FTP, praying for somebody to rescue me. Train hard, my brother, and stay staunch. Listen, don't be another victim lost to the system. Then you'll be eat swar when they come to meet ya and say, Mose, so welcome to prison. Ayy.
And I like the way they're finishing. They're starting and finishing their verses with the same lines. Do you know what I mean? So what the art in that is, they can start with the same, and then they rap about whatever they're rapping about, and then they close off with the same. Yeah? And that there is them giving you the beginning and the end, and in the middle is the meat for you to actually chew on and learn from.
brothers in the yard and I can't wait till they all come back.
Till they all come back.
1-4 part of the gang, 2-7 where my heart is at.
Where my heart is at.
We chopped ups too easy, got locked up too easy. Now I'm on TV. I bet it burns them to see me walk. They rather.
Alright, so there's a list here. Free the members. Okay, so are these actual members of ONEFOUR, or is this members of 27 District? I know one of you knows, and someone's going to give me the whole breakdown of who everyone is and who did what and whatnot. So, what? Free Freddy, Selly, Lebby, Lex, YP, Shifty, Blackie, Rocky, Junes, Dio, Smitty, Marley, YP, Rico, Young YP's friend Raven.
See me in between these walls, aye.
What? V Iliami? Someone's gonna correct me on that anyway. Teen YP's friend, 27, IKA, Uncle Hal, Uncle Rick, Skeezer 27, Pat Nico, Pitaval 27, Fex 27, Tank, Lucky, John Atua, Scarletta, Urcha, Hayes, Meki or Makey, Matthias, AKB, Lucifer L. Lucifer L, Petty, Nupa, Section 60. Oh, section, okay. This, that, 60, JES 60, sections, okay. 27 Twister, Venom 60, Isa, and Nams, yeah? Alright. Alright, so I like the way they gave credit to everybody who was involved in that video at the end. I like the background vocals, I like the background track in itself. It's a bit of a different vibe for me, this one. Like, I don't know, it feels a bit different. The vibe for it as a ONEFOUR track, what I know ONEFOUR to be, this is not really them, but they're actually really good at doing that. You know what I mean? They're actually really good at making a track where you can actually sit down and listen and actually enjoy the track, and you don't need to shoot, kill, kick, anyone. There's no beef in this track or nothing like that. There was nothing mentioned about the ops and all of that kind of stuff. It was just you, yourself, your life. What are you doing? Yeah? If you do one thing, you'll be alright. If you do the other thing, prison. What are you going to do? And even if you're stuck in that life, how do you avoid prison by doing that? Who can you trust around you? Where can you go where you don't have to watch your back all the time? There's all of these things that come into it. It's not cool to go to jail. Bruv, you're in jail. Like, what are you doing in jail? Do you know what I mean? It's not cool. It's not something that you should aspire to do. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a whole generation that feels like prison is the best place to go to because once you come out of there, you're the man, all this kind of stuff. But bruv, you've lost life. You've lost time. Do you know what I mean? So if you're watching this, don't get involved in that kind of thing. I don't condone that. But, look after yourself. Watch the people that are around you. Take care of yourself. So post your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about the song. Let me know what you thought about my review of it. And see you soon. Take care.